Let's watch this.
Amazing. Today we're talking about DarkViperAU and his unhinged video about H3.
Like, this is a game you buy, play for like 3 days, and never play again. Yes. Yes, literally.
Actually didn't even plan on talking about this, but I saw this. It came on the timeline. Somebody was sharing it on Twitter, and I just started watching it out of curiosity. And honestly, I couldn't stop laughing at the levels of just pettiness, sensitivity, and just all around retardation with this. Anyway,
What's up with every video we watch and I have the fucking R word in it, bro? Holy shit.
anyway, it all stems from this glorious meme.
I don't know what he's responding to here, but I did write a 14-page script explaining it's a 14-page document against a 14-page meticulously written page. It's 14-page meticulous page. It's 14 pages. On page 14, Dark Viper, the Loch Ness Monster, is 14
Dude, me and DarkViperAU have the same fucking hairline, bro. Holy shit.
pages long. That's a 14-page, which is why I spent 14 pages establishing. We were in the 14 pages of writing. In all 14 pages that I wrote, I fucked the Loch Ness Monster.
Does DarkViperAU even fucking, like, is his shit like real creative new content? Like, what is he doing that makes him be like, react and commentary channels are bad and they're shit and they're poop and they should not be around anymore? This dude was a piece of shit for years. I guess he cleaned himself up. Who, DarkViperAU? Maybe you got cooked for that last video saying the R word? It wasn't like hate speech, though. I don't know. We'll see if YouTube like actually responds and gives me the timestamp. I can also, since that channel is like partnered, I can contact their team and see if they'll help me and tell me what the fuck I did wrong.
I again established so heavily in that 14-page document.
How many pages was that again? Anyway, that was from a video that
Oh, this dude? This dude was a piece of shit?
Dark Viper published a little over a year ago. I don't even remember the timeline on this shit, but
Probably not tonight, Purple, just because I gotta get reacts since I'm not streaming tomorrow. And also I'm sleepy, and it is 3 a.m. because I started stream late. But we will see.
Dark Viper basically
Oh, this dude is a clown? Or was a clown? I feel like I've seen him before. I don't know how. Anyways,
lost his mind.
maybe because of that.
About reaction content, and he was accusing all of these reaction streamers of stealing content, and he wrote a dossier. You know, I think it was like shitting on XQC and Moist Critical,
The DarkViperAU manifesto.
whoever else. Anyway, that ended up becoming a meme just because of how ridiculous it sounds. This man was obsessing. He was like, 14 pages. Nobody's gonna take the time to read my 14 pages. Can somebody please read my 14 pages? Like, it's just insane. Like I said, levels of mental retardation with this dude. Anyway, Ethan and the H3 podcast ended up repurposing that meme, which was all over the internet. You just gotta Google 14 pages, or look for it on Twitter, or look for it on YouTube, and you will find the meme. Ethan and the H3 podcast ended up repurposing that soundbite on their channel and using it because it's funny. It's ridiculous. Why wouldn't they? They have a large portion of their show be sound bites that they interact with. It's fucking hilarious. Like, who gives a fuck? Anyway.
And he's probably mad because the H3 podcast does steals content.
Dark Viper has been holding a grudge for over the last year, however long it's been.
Dude, it's been like 2 or 3 years now.
The 14-page incident happened, and he finally burst. And he published this video.
So I went on Twitter today, and I saw...
Yo, what are these headphones? What are these fucking headphones? They're from fucking straight out of fucking 2005. What the fuck?
That someone was saying that Ethan Klein was going to be taking an indefinite hiatus from his H3H3 show or whatever. That to mean he's leaving, and who knows for how long.
Oh, is he actually?
Turned out just to be clickbait.
Oh.
He was just saying that he's going to be taking some time off because of the
third son? Didn't even know they had another baby on the way.
I think the birth of it is child or something along those lines. This reminded me that very recently I found out that Ethan has something like
Yeah, bro. These headphones are crazy.
6 different sound effects of me on his podcast. Not only that, he has used them frequently for over 2 years. That is just really fucked up. He's not using these in like a wholesome way. He's using them to mock me as a
Yo, what's up, Sophia Paul?
regular thing for years. I don't know how sick of an individual you have to be to do something like this. Like, if he was using it in some wholesome way or shouting me out
I'm pretty good. How are you?
in some positive way, fine. But he's just using it to mock me.
Bro, why the fuck are you acting like he legitimately smothered a puppy using that fucking soundbite? Now, as with anybody on the internet, Ethan isn't immune to criticism. Everybody is open to criticism. There are many things to criticize every person on the internet, myself included. But to just make such a huge
Yo, what's up, Fallen? How's it going, homie?
deal and try to frame somebody using a soundbite of you having a full-blown mental breakdown by delivering what could only be described as the most unhinged response to that said use of the soundbite isn't really going to make a case any better. It's just going to make you look like a fucking fool. I mean, the levels of... I can't even... Folks, I really hope you're grasping at this, because I don't even know how to express this without directly insulting Dark Viper. Because, honestly, to put it very bluntly, this is insane levels of bitchness.
I thought he was gonna say the R word again. I was like, ooh. What's new, dude? Not much. Just been chilling, hanging, doing some React content. It's been pretty fun doing games. You know how it is. Working on a YouTube channel. What's new with you? Where am I from? I'm from the very mid state of West Virginia.
This motherfucker was born with sand in his butthole. His pussy. Okay, to be acting like this. Because holy fucking shit, I haven't seen somebody this salty over being turned into content since Onision was having his mental breakdowns with his kombucha.
As I said here, it's sad that Ethan Klein's announcement of taking an indefinite break from H3H3 was clickbait. As someone who has been incessantly harassed by him for years...
Harassed is crazy. Harassed is crazy.
...of thousands, he is one of those truly deserving of being driven off the internet. A bully beloved by bullies.
That's so crazy, bro. That's crazy. This is DarkViperAU's take, bro. I think he's detached from reality. I'm not gonna lie. I know someone that is a huge fan, or well, used to know someone that, or I used to know someone that was a huge fan of DarkViperAU, and it's making sense now. It's all making sense now. Yeah. Did I say right? Are we following her? That's fucking that's crazy, honestly.
Here's the thing, dude. If you don't like it, fucking dip, dude. This is what comes with being a public figure.
I'm wondering how many people have went to DarkViperAU's stream or channel and said, "Oh, hey, I found you from the H3H3 podcast. You're a joke, haha," or like, "Haha, you're so funny on the H3H3 podcast." How many people? I guarantee you, it's less than 20. I guarantee, or not guarantee, but I can almost guarantee. You know what I'm saying? Sharia! What's up, Hobie? How's it going?
You're a part of the conversation. And to say that this is harassment, when there is actual harassment on the internet, like being doxxed is harassment. Being swatted is harassment. And then there are other lower forms which, honestly, aren't even worth mentioning. It's just people being weird. But at the end of the day, it's just what you sign up for. You don't have to do this job if you don't want to be a part of the conversation.
Oh, yeah, sure. I think we've talked about this before.
Especially when other creators are using things that you said as content on their own platform. You don't get to decide how people represent you on the internet. That's ultimately what it is, right? That's always been the deal that you make with the devil the moment that you seek...
I'm sorry, Shrey. I'm sending you good vibes, homie.
...any sort of fame or any status as a public figure. You essentially relinquish any autonomy that you may want to have over your own image and your privacy. All of that is up for speculation. All of that is up for content for other people to use this content, for other people to quote, misquote, lie about, do whatever the fuck they want. And does it suck? Fuck yeah, it does. But that's what you sign up for, and everybody knows this. And there are a lot of people who sign up for this, and then they see the other end of the stick, and they're like, all right, peace out.
Yeah, literally.
And understandably so, within their right to do that. The people who stay, though, sorry, you can't complain about this shit. You're just acting like a little fucking bitch.
It would be different if this was a wholesome.
Yeah, that's real, bro. Again, like, you sign up for a lot whenever you're, like, make yourself a public figure, even if it's in a small form, you know?
Meme, as we try and use.
Like, I didn't ask for fucking people to shit on my appearance or shit on me because I can't read things and stuff like that, or shit on me for my takes that I share on this channel, but it happens, you know?
Use it. But Ethan and his fans clearly do not use or see it that way. In general, Ethan has never understood the difference between jokes and mockery. He views insults as jokes because he finds joy in hurting others. A part of the reason why I was more accepting of the 14 pages meme is because I tried to emotionally, or even in the public eye.
Who shit on you for not reading? I'm a killer bitch. I mean, you know, it's just everybody be making, like, I mean, a lot of people do. And not that it, like, hurts me, but, like I genuinely, like, you know, like, it's a thing that I've dealt with in my past, you know? And not that, like, specifically that one doesn't bother me that much, but I appreciate you. Fantastic. Or really bother me at all. A lot of times, it's something that happens, you know? It's a reality. I can't sleep. Oh, I'm sorry, reality. Yeah.
I claim back this meme from Ethan, and he's using it as a way to mock me and attack me for seemingly no other purpose than he finds joy in mocking me, trying to make me feel bad.
Despicable. H3H3 is a loser. Don't pay him any attention. Show us. I want to see this. Wild. Let us see. I just lost a lot of respect for that guy.
As he seemingly does
with
so many other people. It has been nice to have watched from the sidelines and not necessarily participate in. Hassan and Ethan.
I don't want to talk about this conflict anymore. Ethan will be talking to Hassan about putting a pause on Leftovers podcast.
And having a falling out and people mocking both Ethan.
In a recent episode of H3 TV podcast series that Ethan is most known for, popular podcast host revealed that he did not want to talk about the Israel-Palestine conflict anymore, and that he would be broaching. Is it broaching? Yeah, it's broaching the issue of pausing the Leftovers podcast with Hassan soon.
Falling out and people mocking both Ethan and Hassan for these practices that I'm now criticizing here. Because
I don't think that's what they were criticizing them for.
They didn't fall out because of the sound bites.
Yeah.
Or because they mock or make fun of people. Bro, if you're going to be this fucking sensitive, you just need to shut the front fucking door. I know I've been...
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, dude. If you're going to be this sensitive... I mean, I don't know how he's existed on the internet this long if he's going to be this sensitive about this shit.
Saying the same thing over and over again, but I feel like this is the mantra with this video. Every video ends up having a mantra. This one, shut the front door, you motherfucker. Anyway, this is a misrepresentation by Dark Viper. It's not what actually happened. Hassan and Ethan ended up parting ways on that podcast because there was a disagreement primarily between Ethan and Hassan's community about Israel and Palestine. And, you know, they really came after Ethan. And the podcast ended up ending, especially after Hassan said that he was basically not going to, you know, pull back on his community on what they were doing to Ethan. Anyway, that disagreement in and of itself is more of a political nature. Has nothing to do with mocking.
Yeah.
It was primarily because Ethan's wife is Israeli. Ethan has lived in Israel. He's Jewish. And he was, you know, getting a lot of flack from Hassan's community, which to some extent was even supporting fucking Hamas. So, you know, it's understandable that there would be differences there. I mean, there are differences over there, you know, out where this conflict is actually happening. Anyway, folks, I am reaching my limit with this motherfucker. There's only so much bitch-assness that I can take in a day. So we're going to watch this at double speed.
Because I don't think in a good world that doing this kind of thing should gain you clout, should be a mechanism to achieve popularity, to have a fundamental aspect of your content being mocking others and attempting to make them feel bad for no other purpose than to, make yourself feel good or to make others feel good by being better than others or some such. There's a time and a place for that stuff. Like, I can understand why in the original video that Ethan made, that he mocked me for saying 14 pages, like half a dozen times over the course of like an hour. But to continue for this many years is more than just excessive. It's actually fucked up. Now understand, the clips I have here, I obviously had no desire to have the entire sections in there, but it isn't like once or twice. The clips I have here all come from YTKS, which is where you can search a channel for particular words. So this thing isn't perfect. It isn't like it's picked up every single time he's done this. It's like 100 fucking times.
14 pages with a sex offender. The answer is 14.
It's 14 pages. It's 14 pages.
14 pages. That's right. 14 pages. 14 pages.
14 pages.
Because one of my favorite people on the internet, Dark Viper, 14 pages. Do you remember this guy?
It's 14 pages.
I wrote 14 pages.
On page 14.
Well, he wrote 14 pages.
But 14
okay,
pages
if you want me to consider your thesis, I need another 14 pages on this.
Dude, do you see this right now, chat? This is a reaction of a reaction of a reaction to a reaction. Reacception, baby!
14 pages. How do you read his? He's just a fucking idiot, bro. He's 14 pages.
This man, looking like this, yelling 14 pages over and over again for literally years, is calling me stupid. The lack of self-awareness here is insane. I'll say this to you, chat. The reason people like this have to do this is because they can't combat the actual arguments. If you ever want to lose, if you even have a shred of belief that Ethan has any credibility, go back and watch this video I made. Ethan Klein claims React content is just free speech. The hypocrite speaks.
So here's the thing. It's a fucking meme. Now, I don't know if Dark Viper is the kind of person who actually goes outside, but if you had friends, you would know that there are reoccurring jokes between you and your friends. It's just the nature of shit. It's how you do when you have friends. You're constantly joking with each other, and boom, that's how it is. I don't really know how else to put it.
And you listen to him just repeat the phrase free speech over and over and over again to defend reaction content.
Right to free speech. Free speech. And what a reaction video ultimately is free speech. We value free speech, and I just consider it free speech. Free speech.
Ethan, I don't think Dark Viper wants to step to Ethan, considering the fact that they literally won a fucking entire legal fucking court case over what fucking React content is technically transformative and original content. I don't think this is the look that Dark Viper wants. I think he's fucking what's the word I'm looking for here? Barking up the wrong tree.
Again, we're talking about free speech. We're talking about free speech. Free speech. This is protected speech, my friend.
Anyway, folks, the rest of the video is just pretty much Dark Viper parlaying the fact he can't take a fucking joke into criticizing Ethan for being a hypocrite when it comes to reaction content, for, saying that it's freedom of speech when he was criticizing Dark Viper, versus standing up for the smaller creators when it came to XQC doing reaction content. Look, at the end of the day, I don't give a flying fuck. This isn't a part of the same conversation. This whole video is about a man being too much in his feels that another man is using his voice as a soundbite on his show that is very popular. I don't give a flying fuck. Honestly, when it comes to reaction content, I think that entire conversation is just brain dead. Mindless, stupid bullshit. It doesn't...
Austin, what's up, bro? How goes it?
Change anything in the world. We'll never change anything in the world. Whatever you fucking do with your content's none of my fucking business. But I will sit here and laugh at the expense of Dark Viper AU for being a sensitive little bitch, which is what he's being right now.
Dude.
And I do hope that that soundbite ends up traveling eons on the internet, far beyond the shows and the places that have been
14
using it. Because
pages.
guess what, folks? Several other creators have used this soundbite, have made fun of that, and I think it deserves to be made fun of because he sounded like an obsessive retard when he was talking about that shit. Anyway, folks, that's pretty much it. I don't really think it's valuable to finish watching the video because it's just the criticism over Ethan's hypocrisy, ending with Dark Viper crying once again about the fact that he's a soundbite on a show. All I got to say on that is get a fucking life, you fucking loser. Anyway, folks, you tell me what you think in the comments down below. Love you. See you later.
14 pages! Crazy, bro. Dude. Is this an actual thing? Holy shit. I ain't reading all that. Sir Yappington over here. Let's check this out. Have you ever even tried to understand the man and his concerns? He is really passionate about it because he cares enough to be passionate about it. Just relegating him as a crazed individual is a very cheap way of just denouncing his claims and arguments. Everyone I have seen clowning on him, have never actually even understood the whole topic. Why do you think he went on a rant about the 14 pages? It's not because he's trying to seem as if he is such a scholar who can write. No! His whole rant was because people misrepresenting him and didn't even understood the topics. He is like many who like integrity in their work and do not like getting misrepresented. About the soundbite, it's been 3 years since. Do you really think mocking someone for 3 years is a healthy habit? Motto himself, oh, that's his name, said that he doesn't mind the 14 pages meme because it is hilarious. But that was back then. Motto specifically agrees that he was not in the right mind and was very angry, understandably, because he was constantly being misrepresented and not understood. So it's been 3 years, I was right. Last year, he got together with Charlie, and they made a video together of them playing GTA, the fucking GTA Guesser, a popular series on his channel, and had a hearty conversations about the past and everything. Charlie and Matt both were regretful for what happened back then, and both agreed that reaction content to various extents are bad and had a wholesome chat about it. The man who first misrepresented him is willing to come to his channel and talk about the mishaps of the past and agree to him. I don't understand the crazy arguments about him. He, Matto, is just very emotional and passionate person in what he creates as a creator. And it's so sad see people not understanding him and just relegating him as crazy. None who previously denounced, mocked, misrepresented have ever had a conversation with this man and debated him or even understood him, except Charlie. As a person who really values integrity of my work, as a person who really values integrity of my work is ashamed to know that there are people just mocking his creation, and every video he has made explaining the harms of this issue it is so passionate about. Holy shit. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. Dude, this is wild. I gotta tap in on Dark Viper AU. Finally came out.